Hi everyone, welcome to Making a Difference. This is Anamika and I'm continuing with the series of videos that I started a couple of weeks back, which is about frequently asked questions on charity organizations or NGOs as we call them. In the first two videos, I had spoken about how to choose an NGO and what to consider while you are collaborating with a NGO or a charity organization. In today's brief video, I'm going to talk about how much to contribute and then what are the different modes of contribution that you may choose from. So I have my notes, so I'll be referring to these as I talk to you. Now, how much to contribute? Donate to your best ability. In my experience, many of them use a percentage of their savings or income. You can choose either or to donate. Okay. Now, when I have also seen that many of our donors, they kind of divide their, so let's say I'm deciding to donate say 5% of my savings for charity. So many of them I have seen, they divide this 5% into 2 equal shares or 3 equal shares into different causes. So you can choose to do that, or you can donate everything to just one. Again, another idea is when you're donating is to donate basis the unit price. So for example, if you're donating for a child's education, then you can donate for one child's education, or you can choose to donate for the books and stationery, or you can choose to donate for, let's say, the transport only, which is around 1,000 rupees, or let's say you can choose to donate for one meal for a child or the entire orphanage. So you can pick up the unit cost as well. So that's another way of donating. Now, preferably donate in any multiples of 100. Why? It becomes a little easier to manage accounts as well. If your donations are in too many of decimals, then it is a little difficult. Not a great issue, but it's recommended. You can also choose from doing just one time, maybe once a year or twice a year, or depending on the event or the campaign that is on at that particular time on the by the charity organization that you support. Or you can also choose to do a monthly contribution. Now, in our case, in Making a Difference, monthly contributions have worked brilliantly. And why I say so that they have worked brilliantly is because these contributions have actually come in handy when we needed them the most. For example, we have around 35 odd monthly contributors, and these contributors contribute different amounts. Some of them contribute 100 rupees every month, some give 500 Indian rupees every month, some give 1,000, some give 2,000. So depending on whatever is their capacity and whatever they can spare. Okay, so recently when we were doing the meals distribution for the COVID-19 people who were on the roads, and the laborers and the daily wagers who were on the roads, when we were doing the meals for them in collaboration with other NGOs as well, at that time these contributions came in really handy with us. You'll also be interested to note that last year we had around 3 girls for whom we did not receive sponsorship at all. And these contributions, these monthly contributions, actually accounted for those 3 girls' education. Now, that is how small drops of contributions can accumulate, can make a bigger contribution and make a bigger impact. So you can choose to do those monthly contributions as well. In Making a Difference, we call it a Mad Star Club. Okay. So what are the different modes of contribution now? Now, the best mode of contribution is bank transfers online. One, it is safe. There are no online charges, neither for you nor for the recipients or the beneficiaries. That is for us. There are no charges at all. So that's the first and the best method. The second methods would be if you're using, let's say, the UPI mode, then you can use a Google Pay, or you can transfer directly through Google Pay from your bank to our bank. Okay, so that is the best method because there are no charges attached to it. Now, cash deposits, please know that there are some banks that charge for cash deposits. For example, the bank that we are banking with, Punjab National Bank, for every cash transaction, 25 Indian rupees is charged, right? So that again goes from our administration charges. If you remember, we don't cut it from the donations that you have made. The third one is Google Pay. Like I said, there are no charges, it's easy, but be careful, never accept never click on any link that you have received. So that is very important in these kind of payment methods. And Paytm, you should also know that Paytm also charges if you are doing, when you send us money through Paytm, it accumulates in the Paytm account, and when we try to send that money to our bank account, it deducts 5% of those donations. So again, that 5% goes from the administration cost, which I think is a waste of money. Really, it's less about who's contributing that and more about waste of money, when there are better ways of not paying any charges and still getting the money transferred. So you can do that. As of now, we are, for Making a Difference, we are now available. You can choose from making a bank transaction, you can do UPI payments, you can do Phone Pay, you can do Paytm, you can do Google Pay, you can have all these options. You can also deposit cash. We are working on getting our PayPal account also activated soon, and then that will also be an available option for you. Now, when you are making a contribution to any charity organization, usually what should you expect in return? Now, the first and foremost thing is always expect a report of the action. What is your money being invested in? What is your money being spent for? That's extremely essential for you to be aware of. Second, you should be expecting some videos or some pictures of how they have been doing the campaigning, or who are these people who are benefiting. Now, when it comes to videos and pictures, please be aware, I have said this in one of my previous videos as well, but please be aware and that many a times it is sensitive to share pictures and videos, because it's not nice and it's not right to make all these people, all these beneficiaries absolutely visible to the entire world. So sometimes we will have to blur these images, or we may have to be very selective in how we share these pictures with the consent of the people, of course. Third, definitely receipts where possible. And fourth is tax exemption. So these are 4 or 5 things that you can expect from a charity organization. Now let's talk about these elements in context with Making a Difference. So in Making a Difference, the report of action, what we are doing, all our pictures, all our events, you will find it in multiple places. You will find it obviously in our website. We are updating it right now. It is www.mad2.in. You will also find these pictures and videos on our Facebook page, which is mad2.in, and you will also slowly find this on Twitter and Insta as well. We are slowly progressing there. Now, what about pictures or videos? Like I said, the report of the action, how much has been spent, how much was collected, you will find all of this on Facebook. Receipts where possible. So all the original receipts, let's say for example education, so all the original receipts from the college directly are taken and they are shared on Facebook as well. They are absolutely available for your reference. You can use them, you can change, you can review them, you can ask us questions. Now there are some specific receipts also which are given directly to the donors only. So if you have sponsored a child, then that child's receipt would be shared ideally with you, but many of these receipts are also available socially. Now what you will also see is sometimes these receipts are not possible to be broken down per child. For example, when we are purchasing, let's say shoes, we are purchasing it in bulk. So we are purchasing shoes for 100 children. It's not possible for us to get 100 different receipts. So in those cases, you will find an accumulated receipt. It will not be possible to give you a breakdown. Okay, so that is also something that you may want to keep in mind. What you can, what we do not offer right now, we are not able to offer right now, is the tax exemption. We are working on it this year. We are making some changes to the way we function from a legal compliance perspective. So we are looking into those areas and we are in discussion with our chartered accountants, and we should be able to provide tax exemption from the year beginning 2021. Right? So that is something that we are not able to offer at this moment. So that is pretty much what I wanted to share on this series of frequently asked questions. This is the third and the last video. Do write to us and let us know if you have any other questions that we can help you understand while you're collaborating with a charity organization, and what are the different ways that you can really do charity. And I hope you will find value in collaborating with Making a Difference. Do check out our website, do check out our Facebook pages. You can also contact us at 77996 77550. We'll be happy to collaborate with you and help you in making a difference. Thanks a bunch. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.